We say he is God because only God can take nothing and make something out of it. So he come to a people that has been mentally and spiritually dead for 100 years. No people on the planet could have been dead mentally and spiritually for 100 years and then be resurrected back to their righteous state. But the black man and woman in America. God allowed us to die a mental and spiritual death. And live among our enemies. No one thought there were ever any hope for the black man and woman in America.
That's right. That's right.
But God proved them wrong.
Yes, sir. All praise be unto God. Yes, sir.
In Peter, in the Bible, in the 2nd chapter, 3rd chapter, pardon me, in the 9th verse, it's talking about the black man and woman in America. It says, but ye are a chosen generation,
Think about that.
a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who had called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
Yes, sir.
Which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of God, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy.
Yes, sir. Think about it.
So the Bible speaks of us as a people who was not a people in the past. Those saying among black people that a nigga ain't nothing, never have been and never will be.
That's what they say.
But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has said that 360 degrees, a complete circle, zero is nothing.
That's right.
But when one is put behind or in front of that zero, it becomes a fraction of a whole. Is that right?
Yes, sir. That's right. That's right.
So when God stood beside us, we became something.
That's right.
The Holy Quran teaches us in the 5th chapter, in the 4th verse, this day have those who reject faith given up all hope of your religion. Yet fear them not, but fear me. The 5th verse states, this day have I perfected your religion for you, completed my favor upon you, and have chosen for you Islam as your religion, that it may overcome all religions, though the polytheists may be adverse. The above verse clearly states that the world was not perfect, nor was the religions of the world perfect. So Allah perfected a way of life for his chosen people
Yes, sir.
that would make them perfect and free them from the evil people of the world and evil ways of the world, even though the non-believers would be against it. This, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has taught us, is what Jesus meant when he said, "Ye shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free."
Yes, sir. Praise the Lord.
You may say, well, Islam has been here for thousands of years.
That's true.
That is true.
Yes, sir.
Islam has been here, but it was not yet perfected
That's right. Think about it.
until Master Farad Muhammad,
Yes, sir.
Allah in person, completed it and brought it and gave it to his last messenger, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, for the black people here in America in the land of bondage.
Oh, praise the Lord.
Now you said the Prophet Muhammad of 1400 years ago introduced the perfect Islam. But I said no. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught me that what he brought was not Islam in its perfected state. That he was one sent to clean up the holy city and temple and prepared for those people would return, the seed of Abraham, Ishmael, who was the black man, woman, and children that had been in bondage 400 years.
Yes, sir.
As stated in Genesis 15:13. And remove that black stone and stand in its place
Yes, sir.
for the world to see that Almighty God Allah had perfected his chosen people, that they may teach perfection to the world and be a living example of perfection.
Yes, sir.
There's much on this that I would like to speak on, but time prevents me at this time to continue on this subject because it gets deep and deeper,
Yes, sir. Praise the Lord.
and you can only eat so much at one time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I want you to know that the time is more serious
Yes, sir.
than most people think. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad wanted us out of America.
Yes, sir.
He told us that Allah came to teach us back into the knowledge of self, God and the devil, and to deliver us.
That's right.
We're in the day of deliverance.
Yes, sir. Praise the Lord.
Whether we know it or believe it or not,
Yes, sir.
we're in the day of deliverance.
Yes, sir.
Brother Salam Abdul Rahman asked me a question on Facebook about the time.
Yes, sir.
When was the date? And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has taught us that if we knew the day that we were to be delivered,
Yes, sir.
we would never get out of here.
That's right.
Because we would tell everybody and they would block our path.
That's right.
Lost found wouldn't let you leave without them.
That's right.
They would be fighting and killing for space
Right. That's right. Yes, sir.
for themselves. That day, only Allah knows.
Yes, sir.
That is why we're warned in the Bible and the Holy Quran
Yes, sir.
to be prepared. When you're prepared, you don't worry about the day. You just worry about yourself getting ready.
That's right. Yes, sir.
The Holy Quran tells you that you can't get ready the day it comes.
That's right.
You have to be ready before that day.
Yes, sir.
You know, I was speaking in Phoenix, Arizona, and there was a woman there who was a traveling evangelist. And she called herself a prophet. She had churches in Arizona and other places. But one thing about this sister, she could sing. That sister had a voice that made your flesh crawl.
Yes, sir.
And she told me after the meeting, she said, Brother Minister said, I believe everything that you said is the truth. She said, but the thing about it is, the people are not ready for it. They don't want to hear it.
Right.
She said, if you told them today that Gabriel was going to blow his trumpet tomorrow morning, they would find him tonight and take the trumpet away from him or kill him before he had a chance to blow it.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Because they don't want the end to come.
Right.
So we have to be prepared.
Yes, sir.
We can't wait until that day comes. You say, well, how will we know it?
Good question.
Will the siren be blown?
Good question.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that the Bible explains it clearly.
Yes, sir.
That Allah would come like a thief in the night.
Yes, sir. Oh, praise the Lord.
And he would get his elect and we would be gone. Think about it.
Yes, sir. Think about it.
The Holy Quran said that that day the disbelievers will see that the believers are gone, and they will say, oh, I wish I had up and went with Muhammad.
Yes, sir. Think about that. Yes, sir. Think about it.
The warning has been given.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't claim to be no more than what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad made me.
Yes, sir. Praise the Lord. Yes, sir.
I'm just thankful that I met him when I did,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
because I wouldn't be here today if I didn't.
That's right.
We're grateful
Yes,
too,
sir.
Brother Minister.
Yes,
We
sir.
are.
We're
Praise
grateful
the
too.
Lord.
But I was blessed. And I was hated for being blessed.
That's right. Yes.
Resented
Yes, sir.
by those that was ministers.
Yes, sir.
But I'm here.
Praise the
And I
Lord.
plan to be here.
Yes, sir.
The will of Allah.
Yes, sir.
He kept me here this long
Yes, sir.
for a reason.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
Brother wanted to know about Vineyard and I had all this knowledge and stuff. Why hadn't he heard about me? Well, Well, you have to look at the scriptures in the Bible.
Yes, sir.
Joshua had been there all the time,
That's right.
but the people didn't know about him
That's right.
until he got ready to lead the children to the promised land.
Oh, praise God.
Yes, sir.
I'm not saying that I'm Joshua, but I'm saying that when Allah wants you to know a thing,
That's right.
then He make it known to you.
That's right. Oh, praise
If the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told me to take low until the right time, I obeyed my leader and teacher.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I thank him for making me understand.
Praise the Lord. Yes, sir.
So brothers and sisters, I'm not going to hold you any longer, but I wanted you to get this little bit of information
Yes, sir.
because it is the truth
That's right.
from our leader and teacher,
Yes, sir.
the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And Sister Latifa Allah, she asked a question and she wanted to know about it. Building a kingdom. Why are we struggling to build a kingdom? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught me that you cannot set up a kingdom in another man's land. We unite to get out of this land into a land of our own where
Yes, sir.
Allah has set up a kingdom for us.
Oh, praise the Lord. Yes, sir.
We won't have to worry about building a kingdom. Allah has already prepared a place for us.
Yes, sir.
And if He has prepared a place for us, it has to be a kingdom.
That's right.
Praise the Lord.
So we worry about getting out of here to that place
Yes, sir.
that Allah wants to lead us to. And we thank Him
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Praise
for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad
Yes, sir.
and for having patience with us.
Yes, sir.
But as you know, a mother and a father's patience run out,
Yes, it does.
and they will chastise you no matter what.